From the moment Max walked into the office, Cindy was captivated. He was tall, huge, dark-skinned, and effortlessly handsome, with a quiet confidence that turned heads wherever he went. There was something magnetic about the way he carried himself. His deep, smooth voice that commanded attention, his calm and respectful demeanor, and the subtle scent of his cologne, rich and masculine, that lingered after he passed. Cindy couldn't help but notice every detail about him. The way his shirts fit just right, the way his hands held his coffee mug, the rare but devastating smile he gave when amused. He was everything she had ever dreamed of, and soon her thoughts were filled with him. She was no stranger to attention herself. Cindy was a natural beauty with smooth, rich brown skin, striking eyes, and a graceful elegance that made people take notice of her. Her style was impeccable in her form-fitting outfits. Despite her stunning looks and subtle hints she dropped, Max remained frustratingly professional. She tried everything, lingering by the coffee machine when she knew he'd be there, sharing warm, lingering smiles, and finding reasons to pass his desk more often than necessary. She even stayed late in the office to help with certain projects that had nothing to do with her. She did all this hoping to catch his eye. But sadly, Max was only composed and focused on his work, and always responded with nothing more than a polite nod and the usual "Good morning, Cindy." All her efforts were in vain, as Max refused to even take one look at her the way she desired. Day after day, Cindy felt invisible. Her beauty, her charm, and her perfectly planned efforts all unnoticed. Yet the more he ignored her, the deeper her feelings grew. He was the perfect mystery, and she was determined to solve him. Late one evening, as Cindy scrolled through Max's social media, her heart ached with longing. As she mindlessly swapped through his posts and his pictures, an unusual ad popped up. "Make anyone fall for you. Love potions that work instantly." At first she rolled her eyes. It seemed ridiculous. But as the hours passed and loneliness crept in, the ad replayed in her mind. What if it could work? Desperation overpowered her doubt, and before she knew it, she was messaging the seller. 2 days later, Cindy found herself standing in front of a strange little shop, tucked away in the back of the market. The air inside was thick with the scent of herbs, old wood, and dried plants. From the ceiling hung lots of herbs, and the shelves were crowded with glass bottles filled with different kinds of strange liquids and strange powders. "You seek love," the woman said before Cindy could speak. Cindy nodded, explaining everything. Max's coldness, her efforts, her growing despair. The old woman retrieved a small glass bottle filled with a shiny pink liquid. "This will make him yours. Add it to something that he will eat, drink, or inhale. He won't notice it's present, but it's very powerful." Cindy hesitated only when she heard the price. It was more expensive than she expected, but her desperation made her hand over the money without question. As she left the shop clutching the bottle, her heart raced with both hope and fear. Max's birthday was approaching. It felt like the perfect opportunity, a day when receiving gifts was expected, making her plan easier to execute. Cindy spent the weekend shopping for the perfect presents. Finally, she chose a luxurious designer perfume, a scent she knew Max would appreciate for its sophistication and elegance. That night, she carefully uncorked the perfume bottle and with steady hands poured the pink potion into it. The liquid blended seamlessly with the fragrance, leaving no trace of its presence. She wrapped the perfume with care, using silver paper and a matching ribbon, imagining Max finally noticing her the way she had dreamed. Surely, once he wore the cologne, he would be drawn to her, see her beauty, her worth, and realize she was the one meant for him. Max's birthday arrived and the office was alive with celebration. Balloons floated gently in the air, a cake sat proudly on his desk, and gifts were piled high around him. Laughter filled the room as colleagues took turns presenting their gifts. When it was Cindy's turn, her heart pounded. She had waited for this moment for so long. She approached Max with the silver wrapped gift, her fingers trembling slightly. "Happy birthday, Max," she whispered, her voice softer than usual as she extended the gift towards him. Max reached for it, his hands just inches away when suddenly he froze. His expression shifted from calm to deeply unsettled, as if haunted by something unseen. A vivid memory from a dream flashed in his mind. A silver gift box with a black snake coiling inside, its fangs sinking into his flesh, burning pain spreading through his veins. He pulled his hand back. "Thank you, Cindy, but I can't accept this." His voice was gentle but firm. Cindy's heart shattered as whispers filled the room. She felt the heat of embarrassment wash over her, clutching the unopened gift as Max turned away, leaving her standing there humiliated. Back home, Cindy sat in disbelief as she held the silver box in her hands. She replayed the moment over and over, trying to understand what had gone wrong. The potion was supposed to work. It was guaranteed. So why had Max refused her gift? Did she use it wrongly? Did the potion need more time? Or was there something else? Maybe something stronger preventing Max from falling for her. One thought echoed louder than the rest. This wasn't over. Her eyes drifted back to the pink vial, now empty. With trembling fingers, she picked up her phone and scrolled through her contacts until she found the old woman's number. She wasn't giving up. Not yet. If this potion hadn't worked, then she would find something stronger.